So, just got back from the grocery store, one of them. I do plan on going to one more. I went to Costco today for a much needed TP and PT and water, and I tried to find cereal bars or breakfast bars and whatever else I needed from there. It's been a while. And then I went to the big grocery store for an overhaul because I do not like going to the grocery store every day or even every week unless I need produce. So I did get some produce, but I make it last in a very specific way. So overhaul, I do this probably like every quarter. Sometimes I can push a little bit more. It's been a while. Purposefully, I have not gone because I've been really busy and also kind of like not in the mood to cook and meal prep. So I prefer to not waste food when I'm feeling that way or when a lot is going on. I hate wasting food. And sometimes I just don't, like I'm not feeling well and I just don't want to eat. So anyways, every 3 to 4 months or so, I go and do this. A lot of this stuff is going to last me past that. It'll last me the year, for instance. This from Costco, and yes, my apartment is still dirty. I need to do that huge pile of laundry. Anyways, this, I still have some in my laundry area, like a corner left, but this is going to last me another year and a half. Year and a half. The one that I have in the laundry is still not up, and it's been over a year and a half. So that's going to last me a long time. The toilet paper and the paper towels from Costco last me a year and a half. I'm on my last roll from the big pack that I bought before. So all of this is, I try to be very efficient. So I'm a cereal addict. So since I was a responsible individual and got just regular Cheerios last time, I think I deserve. Just ran out of pancake mix. This is not gluten-free. Gluten-free is more expensive. I do not have a gluten allergy, but I think it's only a matter of time because my mom has a gluten allergy. And just kind of some of the things that she's dealt with in her life, I'm starting to slowly get as I get older. So eventually I will go gluten-free, but right now we're gonna have a good time and save money. Marshmallows. I usually don't buy stuff like that, but I'm gonna try to make my own like Rice Krispie cereal bar snack treat type of thing. I'm out of sugar, I'm out of pasta. All these things are for baking, cooking, cleaning. I wanted oatmeal cookies, but oatmeal cookies, you get like a pack of 4 or 6 for like $5, and I was not about that life. So I got my Old Faithfuls. I haven't had Sandy's in years. So I got Sandy's. I love a good rice cake. I need to breakfast prep also. I'm going to do a hot breakfast scramble like I normally do for a week. But I also want like quick cold snacks. And something like this with peanut butter and some fruit like bananas on top. Love, love, love. Found this at Costco. I've had these before and they're so, so, so good. Since they didn't have the breakfast bars that I wanted, I got this instead. And then I opted out of getting expensive Kind bars from the store because I love Kind bars, but those are really treats. Cocoa powder. I usually always have cocoa powder on deck for baking. I love, love, love brownies. I just prefer to make my own, so I finally got some of that. I'm going to be making brownies, and I'm excited to mix some flax seeds in there, and then I got to place an order for maca powder. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to try and make them as healthy as possible. My favorite Greek yogurt, feta for salad prep. I'm going to do a regular green salad, and I'm also going to do a fado salad. So that's going to be fun. Shrimp, I always have that on deck. I still have some in the fridge or the freezer from Mexico when my parents went last. But I always have shrimp on deck for like pasta or like side dishes or whatever. Walnuts for salad prep. Pomegranate juice. I'm like so adamant about taking all of my vitamins and supplements and being, you know, a civilized adult. And pomegranate juice, I like it mixed with orange juice. It helps me get everything down, gets my omega-3s down. So I'm going to do that. I need the vitamin C anyways. Pomegranate juice is really good for you. Pasta salad, peas and corn. Always need shredded cheese on deck for miscellaneous things like chili beans. Tortellini, I keep these on deck. I love, 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 love these tortellinis. They're expensive, but there's actually a lot in here and it lasts me a little while at least. That's if I don't have tortellini like every week. So I can make these last. Seasoning is always a must. I'm going to start eating more EVOO without. I sometimes cook with it. You're not really supposed to cook with it. It's not a hot oil. But I'm gonna like mix this with some of like my favorite dressings for salad prep. That's good. Get some of those healthy fats in. And my maple sausage and ground turkey. I don't really eat ground beef anymore. It just tastes disgusting to me nowadays. I grew up eating it. It just tastes funny to me now. So I don't eat really ground beef unless it's like takeout and it's in nachos or something. But I don't make it myself. I don't buy it. I don't make it. I don't put it in anything spaghetti. I use a ground turkey or ground chicken. But then like when I make meatballs, I do a combination of the sausage and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, that's going to be for breakfast prep. Salad prep, I got arugula and spinach and baby greens mix. A small pack of tomatoes for fado salad. I like fruit in my green salad, so I'll be doing that as well as mixing with yogurt and breakfast. And then always have to have green onions on deck. I purchased asparagus for the first time in a long time. They're kind of scrawny looking, but I mean, that's fine. That's fine for now. Green onions are nice and thick. Got some cilantro for salad prep. Broccoli, I always keep that. I prefer to get the fresh broccoli head and clean and chop up and freeze myself rather than purchase the frozen bag. Always have to have the sweet peppers on deck for breakfast prep and salad. And then bread. I haven't had bread in a while now. And it takes me forever to get through this, like forever. Because I'm not a big sandwich eater, like a homemade sandwich. This is for like toast. This is all that I use bread for is toast. Mostly in the mornings. Every once in a while I'll have a late night craving and I'll get a piece of toast and put peanut butter on it and that will carry me through the night. But I don't like make sandwiches or do anything out of this. That's why it lasts so long. Spices. Okay, so this is a staple. If you know, you know. My family has grown up using this. This is This is just like a staple. I have not purchased this in years because I have a high blood pressure problem. Um, it's in my family. I am struggling with it, and so I don't buy this, and I have not purchased this in a very long time. However, I'm willing to try because I do miss the flavor. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not about the salt itself, it's just like the flavor that it brings out. So they had a 25% less sodium. I don't know if that's a lie or not, but I like the label. And obviously, all in moderation. Like, I don't have to like shower whatever I'm cooking in this stuff. I could just give it a little something. So I got that finally, a little one. This I keep on deck. You can use any chicken cube or paste or whatever. It's all the same shit. It's just a different price, right? I know like my mom prefers another one, and that's fine. It's the same stuff. It's just this is more in within budget. I prefer to make my own chicken stock for flavoring, soups, pasta, all that stuff. I used to get the big like what are those like boxes, but there's a lot of sodium in there, and I don't like to open it and use like half of it and then I waste the other half. So I prefer to just make my own as needed. Love, love, love these Grill Mates seasonings. The Smopel. Huh. I came up with that. Pay me. Smokehouse maple seasoning. I love, love, love this. And I'm out of it. I like it on chicken and salmon. It's really good. Tea, you already know. Always have this on deck. Always have these on deck because I'm a pasta freak. Ginger and lemon tea. I hate purchasing lemons. They're small and expensive, especially when my aunt has the biggest lemon tree. It's not in season, so I have to purchase a couple lemons at a time until it's lemon season and her tree like overproduces. Avocados, I typically don't buy whole avocados. I'm not like an avocado toast weirdo, even though like I am on the West Coast. That's like life. If you're not doing that, what's wrong with you? I don't eat that. So, but I recognize that I do need the nutrients and the healthy fats from these. So I purchased a few. I'm going to not put them on bread because ew. But I'll just put them like with breakfast and like on the side of my salad or in my salad. So that's fine. And I have some time before I have to use these. They're not ready. I also stopped buying them because for me, they're a pain to like peel and pit and cut. I hated that. So anytime I made guac, I just went to get the pre-made like containers that were already ready for me. Peaches, just because, yum. What else did I get? Onion, potatoes. Red potatoes were basically non-existent. They want to charge you like $2 for a 4-pound bag or $5 for a 1.5-pound bag. And it's such a waste to me. Like, I don't want to spend the extra money for a smaller bag, but I also don't want to waste a whole 4-pound bag of potatoes when it's just me. I'm not going to eat that much potatoes. So it's just dumb. I opted against. I got the old-fashioned russets. That's going to be for some side dinners, mostly for breakfast prep instead of hash browns. I love, love, love my potatoes. I have to have potatoes with breakfast, but I need to stop buying packaged things like that when we have perfectly good potatoes here. So I'm going to do that. So, let's go back and we talked about pomegranate juice. We did not talk about this. I'm a chip freak and I haven't had chips in a while. So I bought some more chips and I chose these based off of the sodium content. I just talked to you about how I've got high blood pressure. I really need to get a handle on that. But without depriving myself, I look for things that have very little sodium, as little as possible. And honestly, that's why I eat Dave's bread, because Dave's bread has the least sodium that I've found aside from Ezekiel bread. However, I cannot find Ezekiel bread in like the regular grocery stores. I have to go to a specialty store, and I don't have a Whole Foods on this side of town, and it's a whole thing. And because I don't really eat bread that much, this will do. I like Dave's. I like all of the grains and whatever. Dave's has 105 milligrams of sodium per serving. And of course, one slice is a serving, and that's all I need. So whenever I do want toast, that's just fine. 105. If you never notice that, check how much sodium is in your bread. It's usually like 150 plus. It's a lot. And again, it's per serving. So one slice of bread is that much. Can you imagine like making a sandwich? Jeez. Anyways, so back to the chips. I love Sun chips. They're tasty. And Sun chips are only 170 milligrams. Now, when I say only, again, check your chips that you're buying because there's hella sodium in them. 170 is good for chips. Check this. These baked Lay's, I didn't check all the flavors, but at least barbecue baked Lay's has even less sodium. Baked Lay's barbecue has 140 milligrams. That's amazing. Love that. Love that. But like your regular chips, there's a lot of salt in those. Crackers too, honestly. I really wanted some crackers. But anything that has flavoring, and I'm good for like a sour cream and onion, sour cream or ranch or whatever. All that stuff that has flavor, barbecue, cheddar, it also has salt. So if you don't want the sodium, you're gonna have to go for a dry ass chip, like popcorn chip, no flavoring. And you know, that just defeats the whole purpose. So yeah, that's that. I talked about the laundry soap. And then, so like my toiletries and kitchen product, since I've been sick, and I still don't know if it was allergies or a cold. Anytime I get sick, I get new toothbrushes because like you're supposed to change out your toothbrushes every 30 days. But when you're sick, you got to chuck that thing earlier. Even if it's a new toothbrush, you got to get rid of that. Because you've been sick. Nasty. Anyways, my hair it's emergency mode. And I grew up on this. This really works. I'm going to probably do that tonight. Razors, these last me forever. I don't shave all the time because why? I'm single. This can never have too much of that. And here's the thing. As best as possible, and I'm getting to that. Okay. As best as possible, I try to find products that have little to no fragrance because I've talked about this. Fragrance is not good for you. It might smell delicious, but it is not good for you. So mixing a powerful chemical with fragrance just like defeats the purpose of all these vegetables and healthy eating, right? So I'm really trying to at least gradually shift to a much healthier, super conscious lifestyle. So I say all that to say, there were other flavors of toilet bowl cleaner that I was interested in. And I'm like, no, I don't need chemicals that smell like Mandalay Bay or whatever that was, Hawaii or whatever that was. I don't need that because no, just get what you're going to get. Hurry up and clean up. That to go with that. Hair products, again, my hair has been in emergency mode. I have to keep trying stuff, otherwise I'm gonna have to shave it off again. I know I keep saying that, but Cantu is the brand that's readily available. I know a lot of people have their thoughts about this, but I have used quite a few products here in the last year and a half or so, and this is kind of like a never fail. Now, all of the products don't work for me, but some of them do. And I'm going to be checking out some other brands also. I really want to try Maui Moisture and Pattern. it's a little bit more on the pricier side, and I have to just be in a space to be online shopping and wanting to buy all that shit. So we're going to start with this. My goal is to put the hydration back into my hair as quickly and as thoroughly as possible, and then from there we can whatever. So again, I'm getting eczema. I've never really had eczema in my whole life. I'm getting eczema really, really bad. Eczema runs rampant in my family. I've just been the only one to not get it until now. So I have to be really careful about what I put on my skin now. Yay. Yeah, so no more fun scented pretty flower, whatever. It's not good for me. So I've got to get that. However, also to not like go stir crazy, just a little of this, okay? I didn't buy any candles. I stopped, I looked at the candles, and I kept going. I have a drawer full of incense. I have not burned one in so long. I'm not going to do it, but I need a little something, and this smells so good. So just a little bit. I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to go to the other room, okay? I'm not going to inhale it all at once. Pine Sol, I know. Pine Sol is a bit strong. I get that. But I got the original scent. I didn't get the purpley, yellowy, reddy, whatever the other fragrances are. It's just for cleaning. A cap or two full in the mop water and to dust, and that's it. That's all you need. I also use... Oh, I didn't get my filters yet. I'm going to have to go to Home Depot or Lowe's because Walmart just doesn't have my size. It's a really weird size. Anyways. White vinegar. I don't use it to cook. I use it to clean. Pair that with baking soda and laundry soap. Cleanest cleans. I also put this down my drains. I do a lot with this. Clean a lot with that. So yeah, I'm sharing this. I say all this to say that my goal is to make sure that for the next... Well, I mean, this is going to last me a long time. That's what I just said. But I want to make sure that I have all this stuff now and that I'm not thinking about it or worried about it over the next 4 weeks at least. Because once my transfer happens, I need to be able to have all the food that I want and need. I don't want to have to worry about, lugging my cart and heavy ass cases of water and all these groceries up to the 3rd floor. I just need to be able to have what I need. I don't need to go skipping meals. So I'm going to meal prep as best as possible and start eating this good stuff now and just prepare my body for good food, good healthy food.
like when the egg retrieval is going to be. So my egg retrieval is next